It came out of her eyes, that she swore, that she cried, like the vapor, the mist of a ghost. Word spread around town, it was seen creeping round, transparent and clear as a ghost. Prayers folks did pray every hour, every day, for the Lord to come banish the ghost. Speak to us. Speak to us, tell us why this town was chosen. Deliver us, free us from this haunted prison. Nothing did change, no, nothing did change. And we locked our doors to the ghost. But doors, they do crack from the smallest impact. So we burned the whole town for the ghost. And fear did create a force that was great as a tide of 1,000 ghosts. Speak to us, tell us why this town was chosen. Deliver us, free us from this haunted prison.
Welcome to episode number 11. Of the Paddy Rock Roots podcast. I know it has been a while since I've done one of these, so I hope you are all keeping fair and well, and I hope you enjoyed the last episode, the Come Back to Jesus episode, if you will. Hope it did some of y'all some good. If nothing else, music heals the soul. But speaking of souls, I got a very, very special episode for you this time around. I was planning on getting out a Halloween Paddy Rock Roots podcast, but often is my luck and my timing and everything else, it's just a chaotic mess of fucking nonsense. So, here we are, the 14th day of November. But you know what? When I look around this world, it's still pretty opportune to put out a Halloween podcast because shit is crazy and spooky and scary all at once. And I mean, it's still the fall, and fall epitomizes change and death and the turning of seasons and the harvest and everything else. Spirits and spooky and all kinds of great and wonderful and oftentimes hard to describe things. So, ladies and gentlemen, here and now, I want to welcome you to episode number 11 of the Paddy Rock Roots podcast. This is Spookvember. I'm Phil. Thanks for listening.
Up in the cold and foggy hills of Northern California, there's a dark and strange place called Confusion Hill. Confusion Hill? No one can explain the strange things that happen there. Time is meaningless. Common perceptions of space are distorted, and gravity is capricious and whimsical like a little child. Confusion Hill, it mocks those that visits it, plays with their minds, and drives some into madness, and there are those that suspect that Confusion Hill serves a more sinister purpose on Earth than a mere roadside attraction. Legend has it the two Indian warriors met in combat on Confusion Hill. The victor is sure to claim all the powers of that cursed place. And they stalked each other all over that hill, hoping to get the drop on the other, but both wound up lost and perplexed, and the sun seemed to be setting in the wrong direction. So they sat down to rest, scarcely noticing they'd sat not 50 paces from the other, when suddenly Elijah saw his bitter foe. He took his breath and named his bow. The other brave was just as spry and also let an arrow fly. The arrows twisted in the air. They almost seemed to hover there and turned to where the men had sat like psychopathic bats. And the blood ran up Confusion Hill and rained into the sky. And the blood did run up Confusion Hill, and it rained into the sky. And for many years it stayed up there, but you know as well as I do that what goes up must eventually come down. Then there was the hanging of the coward Mort McCall, who had shot 3 Christian men in the back. And they took him up to Confusion Hill for to hang him. But something happened, something strange in the construction of the gallows that defied the plumb bob of every man who come out to inspect it. It made no sense the way Mort hung there at a 45-degree angle, not feeling a thing, although his feet were off the ground. And by, they just got to feeling sorry for him. So they brought him soup and a blanket when it got cold at night. And during the day, the men would untie his hands and let him play checkers, which he always won. And this went on for 3 days. 3 days, when finally all the men who lived in town agreed that they should cut him down if Newton's laws did not apply. State law shouldn't even try. When they went to cut him down, body burst upon the ground, declared the doctor from the gore, dead 3 days or more. And the blood ran up Confusion Hill and rained into the sky. None of that was half as bad as the time they made old Pepper mad, and when his health was getting poor, they couldn't use him at the mill no more. The foreman wished it wasn't so, but he had to let old Pepper go, so Pepper finished out the day. Before he left, he got his pay. The paper had a full-page ad. It read, "Old Pepper's going mad. For the town's amusement, I have an act I'd like to try. With the aid of my machines, something you ain't never seen. A sight that's sure your blood to chill. Friday night Confusion Hill." People were on pins and needles. They just couldn't stand this. Well, what was he planning? Would it be magic or Shakespearean tragic? And how had he paid for the thing he had made? And when Friday night came, they couldn't sit still, and they took to the road that led to the hill. And they bought tickets and popcorn till their money was spent, and one by one they entered the tent. Then there was silence. Then an engine was roaring, and from under the tent the blood started pouring. And as Pepper looked on, he was beaming with pride at the sound of the screaming that came from inside. And the blood ran up Confusion Hill and it rained into the sky. And at this point, there was so much blood that it rained up from Confusion Hill that we all should have known that a great storm was a-coming. Just a little more blood, a little more evil, and we'd all be drenched. Well, I guess if there's two things that this world has in rich supply, that'd have to be blood and evil. And I reckon Possum and I should be held responsible for our portion of it, for you see, we have been to Confusion Hill for what was supposed to be our final showdown. But it didn't happen that way. We met up at Confusion Hill, one to die, one to kill. The banjo picker, seeing red would see the guitar picker dead. One with gun, one with knife, vowed to take the other's life. Stabbed and shot 100 times, neither of us died. But our blood ran up Confusion Hill and it rained into the sky.
Till
to death. The bell which rests in peace and by the bells no more.
Jesus Christ, Jesus, please hear the words I pray. Please gather hand that swings a silver spade. Casey down and Casey, blue veil across your face. The sun reads a writing on the granite of your grave. Hush now, be brave, it's only marble slabs and mud. Sister Marlena, she never made a fuss, but she sunk to the bottom of the old buying sludge. Let it fly through the heaven through the early evening dusk. County of graves, a county of graves, the tobacco flowing in the fields of umber waves. Only getting darker in this county of graves. It's only getting darker in this county of graves. Carving knife in hand, reflex weapon in my eye. Them cotton balls get rotten like the plot that's in my mind. Coffin tops and casket wood will surely turn the tide. Soldiers in the field, drummer boys must also die. Thus were the words of Pam Bailey to her son. Like Abraham and Isaac in the land of Moriah, the oaken grip of wavings prevailed against no one. But the devil awaits a day when Bailey's life of lies is done. County of graves, county of graves, tobacco flowing in May fields of umber waves. And it's only getting darker in this county of graves. It's only getting darker in this county of graves.
Too have hung my lungs in the breeze, but I never
America's where the spirit is found, but I never felt bigger than when I've been down in Blood River.
I want to sing a song tonight. While I sing, I want every sinner in the house to come to the angel's seat and bow and accept prayer. You need prayer. Subject of this song, Death Black Train is coming. He's coming too.
Well, little black train of death, it's a come round the bend. It's a come for my daddy, but he ain't ready yet. He's never let me be, for I ain't bound to die. And your touch I reject, your embrace I deny. Your touch I reject, your embrace I deny. Well, little black train of death, it's a come for all of you. You can run and you can hide, there ain't nothing you can do. Oh, death will let you be till he is satisfied. So get your house in order, boys, we're all bound to die. I said get your house in order, boys, we're all bound to die. I've heard it oft as I dream, for distant, sweet and lone, the funeral dirge you'd ever seen, of reason dead and gone. I've heard it oft as I dream, for distant, sweet and lone, the funeral dirge you'd ever seen, of reason dead and gone. Oh, dead and gone. Oh, dead and gone. Oh, dead and gone. Oh, dead and gone.
So I hope all of you all have been keeping well and safe, because it's quite a fucking year we've been having here. In November, it's just really looking pretty hairy and shit. Of course, we opened the show up with those poor bastards with the song Ghosts, followed up with the Pine Box Boys doing Massacre on Confusion Hill. After that was the Natchez Shakers with Poor Old Kate, County of Graves by the Dirt Daubers, Graham Lindsay with Blood River, the 357 String Band with Little Black Train of Death, and Strawfoot, More of Dread, because there is a lot of that going around right now. Can I get an amen? I heard that. Good on you. So yeah, this was going to be a Halloween show, but life got in the way, as it often does. So here we are now. Yesterday was 14th, today's 15th, and I'm just going to keep going every day until I get this thing done, because I want it done, and you hopefully want to hear it, because this is going to be some good shit. But anyways, enough of me. Need some more you here. Actually, I need to get some more me into you. So, coming up next is we got ourselves another track by the Pine Box Boys. This bad boy is called The Grave Digger. I'm Phil, and you were listening to episode number 11 of the Paddy Rock Roots podcast, Spookvember.
Dug a hole in that ground that she's standing upon. Filled it up when they said amen. Propped up that stone that she's weeping upon. The next day, I did it again. Dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. For 99 people I knew. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. The next one, dig is for you. There were those that had passed away in the night, and others we lost to the flu. will with me losing you. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay for 99 people I knew. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. The next one I dig is for you. You know it, Rod, good. Shadows and shovels and holes in the ground, markers of marble and stone. It's a bad time at night to be walking around. It's a bad time to be all alone. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay for 99 people I knew. I dug 99 holes in that Arkansas clay. The next one I dig is for you. The next one I dig is for you.
I get a chicken last night for no good reason. I wanna get drunk, there ain't no reason to lose it. I wanna go get drunk every day. Yeah, you know me, baby. Yeah, you know me, you. Oh, you little chicken with the bloodshot shit. I'm sick and tired of all your shit. It ain't funny the way you done me. Oh, you baby, we get that in money. You know me, you, baby. Yeah, you know me, you. I killed a chicken last night. I run a neck last night. It's alright. I killed a chicken last night. Yeah. She said, hit the road and quit your bitch. And her mama said, Daddy, there's a fire getting the place for licking. And I'm caught in the back of the room. Yeah, when I say fire, baby, you know I mean you. I killed a chicken last night. I run the neck last night. It's alright, it's alright. Hey, I killed a chicken last night. Hey!
had left the ground. When I had my fun and the day was done, as demons swarming around my head, I said, devil, you ain't said a word about these awful things I dread. He said, boy, I'm the father of lies. Believe that much to be true. Decide to deal with the devil. Now your days are numbered, going through. He spun me around before I knew it. My feet had left the ground. And he spun me around before I knew it. My feet had left the ground.
Oh, rebel queen or whatever they call you now. Oh, let down your hair and listen to the owls sing. It's crazy too, I learned from you where the old folks waltz across the room. Oh, you make me wait for you till the dawn was already away. Baby, call up the body of Scarlett O'Hare. Raise up from the grave and lure my heart away. But I won't leave that Opry floor till the last waltz has been played. Oh, you make me wait for you till the dawn was already blue. Well, the winter's chill possesses me while the old folks waltz across the room. And oh, you make me wait for you till the dawn was already blue. When the dogwoods bloom and old winter has died,
rode it out until the sun began to shower. Along the whole trail, her sense of lust failed. I figured out her path and threw it in the fire. Heal the worried tears from the face. In a cold, dark sweat, I belly of my fate. We had longed for night to hold you again. That's what my bloody hand says. We're sitting out for dip in a hard-bodied limb. I carved it out and said about it again. Oh, it offends me the way it bends me. Naked impaled her body in the waiting hour. Heal the worried tears from my face. In a cold, dark sweat, I belly up my fate. We had longed for night to hold you again. That's what my bloody hand says.
Nobody sleeps inside the mansion in our town. The men dressed up in fancy suits and all the ladies in their gowns. And all the lights are on from evening time till far past dawn. The music plays and bottles break, stomachs ache and money waits. Alcohol flows from a base where only blood is drank like vats of wine. And do the people start to live or start to die? City lights and under kitchen pipes, demons that you dream of try to hide. But in their day that is the night, leg and feet and all take flight like drops of rain into a cold and stormy night. You can run, but you can never really hide. back roads to Baltimore. With his hands all hid to hide the stain of sin as he shuffled up from door to door. Shined up his shoes, combed back his hair, drove into the silence like an engineer. Eyes half open, no hurry to his pace, mouth an open mark upon his angel face. The devil's sad as night as in Halifax, and he hid some bones beneath the graveyard stones. He hid his name inside a railroad track. He sank in the ocean till he swam like a dog, floated up the harbor on a hollow log. Hand on the bottle, head on the floor, dream the devil's dream while you swallow more. But he's just the devil, he's just the devil. You wanna let the devil in. Now the devil laid a black egg in Winnipeg. Another broken seed, another mouth to feed. A little fox stormed in Quebec. Lying in the bedroom, hand in your hair, perfect sense of emptiness for us to share. Like a splinter and the hail on the ground, I sent him off a thank you as the weight came down. But he's just the devil, he's just the devil. I wanna let the devil in. Yeah, he's just the devil, he's just the devil. I wanna let the devil win.
Well, here we are again. Another set of tunes completed for episode number 11 of the Paddy Rock Roots podcast, entitled Spookvember, my failed attempt at a Halloween podcast. But like I was saying, current situations going on globally, it's never too late for some scary shit to go down. That set of tunes kicked off with a tune by the Pine Box Boys called The Grave Digger. I dig that song a lot, no pun intended. After that was Scott H. Byram, Killed a Chicken Last Night. We followed it up with a tune by Sean James called Crossroads. Kind of felt like killing a chicken at the crossroads, you know? You got that whole Delta Blues mythology going on there. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Then we had the Pine Hill Haints with the Queen of the Bell Witch Opry. Saw a program, I don't know, maybe last year about the Bell Witch. It was pretty scary. So I thought it was pretty opportune time to play that tune. Then, of course, we had Ghost Head by O'Death, Horrors in the Kitchen by the Whiskey Folk Ramblers, and Let the Devil In by Uncle Sinner. And that seems just like an appropriate pairing. Speaking of pairing, though, I need to pair you up with my website, which is www.paddyrock.com. I need to pair you up with my Facebook page, which is Paddy Rock Radio, or you can look up the Paddy Rock Roots podcast, or you can check me out directly, Phil Duckworth, on Facebook. And I got all that other happy shit going on, so go have a look if you're so inclined. But now it's time that I pair you up with some more music because I really don't have a hell of a lot to say. And time is of the essence. And that's all we really have is our essence. So, more music. Coming up for you next, though, is a track by Creech Hauler. The name of the song is Lester Ballard. It is the story behind Ed Gain, who was made famous through the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hope you dig it.
steps to the demise of the day. 1,000 degrees while the sun flares and wanes. As I stare at the curve of the spine of this land, 1,000 bottles pass through my hands. Well, they say you've gone under, but I saw you ascend, holding aloft a gold ring and a brand. Now 1,000 meanings have clouded that code, and 1,000 sorrows have darkened my road. When will I find the light? How will I use the light? And by my very life, do I reduce the light? Will the light that I lack come back to smite my diffident soul? Or did my empty hands hold? on my face. All the traits you revive are carved into that space. And if you don't want for violence, don't speak and don't think. Simply sit there in silence and silently dream. You should find the light, since we malign the light. Simply act contrite and crawl to paradise, to parasites for the Lord, restored at last to the table of souls, 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 table of souls, to the table of souls, to the table of souls, to the table of
Well, I feel my strength returning. I'm much faster than I was before. Power in my blood, face coming flood. You won't find me crying anymore. Woohoo! 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 Well, my home was in a deep dark hole. Hit the green grass way above my head. But the race ain't run well. I can see the sun, and now I know I'll never be dead. Woohoo! 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 Never be dead, 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 never be dead.
Well, it barely ran, so I ditched that van somewhere in San Diego. see the show. Well, they warned me fair, hot for my share. I'm pale, blues and blow. I got nowhere to go. Tijuana, Mexico. Night to titty bar tequilas. How I spend my time drinking beers by the bucket, smoking weed to pass the time with a pocket full of pills. My days are full of thrills. It's a Tijuana pipe dream, handful of dollar bills. I hit the worm and stumble across sidewalk down the street. Find a man behind a stand. I bought a stick of greasy meat. Wash it down with a cup of ice cubes. I was sitting in the sun. He laughed. Hey, gringo, you got no clue what you done. Because the ancient king revenge is sinking down into the pit. When festered deep inside the eye, you do a sweat and sit and feel the vomit in the cheer. Hear the drumming by your bone. You prefer to be alone when you're shaking through the ground. Rumbling in my gut, but I still got one more bucket and a bunch of shots lined up. I bought a pack of cigarettes for $1.85 blues. Some calls right off the bar, ain't it great to be alive? But I still got $40 from the 60 I brought in. Went out to the pharmacy, I spent it all on ice and been across the border with the sneaker full of pills. But I think I need a toilet quick, something ain't right, nothing to kill. Because the ancient king revenge is sinking down into the pit. Well, festered deep inside the eye, and you a sweat and sit and feel fine with the cheer. Hear the drone by your bone, you're prepared to be alone when you're shackled to the throne. Shackled to the throne!
I hear the devil laughing. Think he's right outside the door. This is it, I wonder what my sorry life was for. For all the things I've done, seems that hell is my reward. I was raised upon the Bible to be let down by the Lord. Jesus, I'm asking one last time if you are there. Send some kind of sign for me. Show me that you care. I'm down here on my praying bones, ashamed of all my pride. Please tell me you'll be waiting when I reach the other side. Tell them all I said goodbye. Ain't no turning back this time. You can tell them not to cry. Tell them all I'm feeling fine. Who cares if it's a lie? The truth is just a waste of time. Easy to leave it all behind, 'cause it was never really mine.
think I'll just stay as I lie. Throw some dirt on me, throw some dirt and walk on by. Don't shake your fucking heads now while you're looking down on me, 'cause you ain't got a clue, and I don't need your sympathy. Nobody can help me now, my time for saving is long gone. Threw it all away, must be a million years ago. Oh, Scratch is on his way now, he's coming up to get his prize. Down here on my praying bones, forgive me for my pride. Kiss her goodbye for me, tell her that I tried. Now hell's the only thing that's waiting for me on the other side. Kiss her goodbye for me, tell her that I tried.
Yeah, man. Yeah, look at. Yeah, baby. Da, 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 da. Da, da. There it is. There it is. Take off your mask and baby take off all your clothing. Lay down with me where no one needs to know. Well, your husband is leaving, I'm standing down below the window pane. I cannot wait to make love to you. Yeah. And baby, oh, I know I'm wrong, but I do not care. And if I go straight to hell, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you there. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, baby. Go. Now our bodies, they are rising screaming, your hair falls down. Well, it surrounds me. This is the very best I've ever had before. Well, he walks and screaming, oh, you pull away underneath the pillow stain. I feel so cheated. Why did he come back home? And baby, oh, I know I'm wrong, but I do not care. And if I go straight to hell, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you there. Yeah. Oh. Judy. You left him there crying. Oh, he tore your wedding dress into ribbons. Love locked the door, but I stole the key. Now I sit here waiting to see what becomes of me. Yeah, I feel so foolish. Why did he come back home, back home, back home? And baby, yeah, I know I'm wrong, but I do not care. And if I go straight to hell, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you, I'll be seeing you there.
A fallen angel, too wicked for her home. And together we will wander, together we will roam. And I feel the fire, it is burning me alive. And I feel the fire, it is burning me alive. Taking all my precious air to breathe. Outside the weather's stormy, with the raindrops freezing on my face. I'm waiting for my baby, who slipped out from the arms of grace. And I feed the fire, and it's burning me inside. I feed the fire, and it's burning me alive. I feed the fire, giving me the light to see. Taking all my precious air to breathe. as one will conquer. Take all that hatred from her eyes. We'll sail from over the shadows into the clear blue open skies. And I feed the fire when it's burning me inside. And I feed the fire and it's burning me alive. And I feed the fire, giving me life shade. And I feed the fire, it's taking, oh my precious air to breathe.
So how you all doing out there? Hope you're digging the Spookvember podcast here on Paddy Rock Roots, because I'm having one hell of a good time bringing it to you. That last set of music, what I stuffed in your ear holes, started off with a band called Creech Holler. Name of the song was Lester Ballard, and that was a song based off of the character Ed Gein. Scary shit, huh? After that, we had Antic Clay with The Table of Souls, the Agnostic Mountain Gospel Choir with Never Be Dead, Filthy Still with Shackled to the Throne, Devil Outside the Door by Angry Johnny and the Killbillies, Take Off Your Mask by Possessed by Paul James, and that is for my friend Elaine. And we closed it out with Mikey Classic in his Lonesome Spur, Feed the Fire, because sometimes that's what you gotta do. And it'd be really cool this year to see him perform at the Muddy Roots Music Festival 2017 in Tennessee. And with any luck, a little bit of good fortune, my ass will be there this year. But speaking ass, you don't want to hear my ass babble and banter. You want some music. So, get them shoes on, get ready to dance, the good time dance. And here we go again with my Graveyard Jaw. I fear I've lost my soul. Here on the Paddy Rock Roots podcast.
Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Put your hands upon the table. You're gonna pay your debt fingers. So sharpen up the meat cleaver. What you doing with your time? You know you owe more than a dime. Afraid you're gonna have to pay a pound of flesh for debt that's laid. Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Put your hands upon the table. You're gonna pay your debt fingers. Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Quiet boy, quit your pleading. You had your chance, you gave your reasons. It's time the hand gets to bleeding. Look, it ain't your life I'm taking. I'm sure with mercy let you pick. Left or right, just make it quick. I figure I'll take 2 or 3, so they know you're crooked city. Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Put your hands up on the table. You're gonna pay your debt fingers. So sharpen up the meat cleaver. You haven't worked them to the bone, so you won't miss them when they're gone. You start with 10, I'll take them all. Settle your dues, the calls are gone. Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Put your hands up on the table. You're gonna pay your debt fingers. So sharpen up the meat cleaver. Sharpen up the meat cleaver. Put your hands up on the table. You're gonna pay your debt fingers. So sharpen up the meat cleaver. 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 Sharpen up the meat cleaver.
Train tracks outside of Silver Spring. It used to be the freight line right heading to old DC. D.C. Now offense, God's a trestle, but some walk round and peek and they stare in the mud. Down in Old Rock Creek. Some say a ghost train haunts them old rails. Yeah, on the nights when the moon is bright and when the air gets still. The older kids tell their stories, but most don't believe, and yet I felt the rumble of the ghost of old D.C. Down here and talk to me. Get some 5-string. Now if you're on that trestle late at night, you catch yourself a rumble that just don't feel right. Just one look towards the moon and you might just see that old tall tale, that ghost of old D.C. Hey-ya!
There is no God. None, not one, never was, no God.
of pain and misery. That ghost from the past that won't let me be is me.
And we are back from another quick set. Here in episode number 11 of the Paddy Rock Roots podcast, you are listening to the Spookvember Spectacular Show. Our world is a dark, crazy, and twisted place, so why not our music? And I got your hookup today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is out there listening. That set kicked off with My Graveyard Jaw. I fear I've lost my soul. Thought that a couple times over in this life, and I'm still here. After that, we had SS Webb with Sharpen Up My Meat Cleaver, because sometimes you just need to teach people a lesson the hard way. And you had The Ghosts of Old DC by J.D. Beverly and the Wayward Drifters, Riding That Hellbound Train by Old Red Shed. Cletus Got Shot with Slaughter Mountain, The Last False Hope doing Giving Up God for Lent, and Henrik 8 and the Devilgrass Pickers with A Ghost in This House. Busted a little bit of bluegrass and honky-tonk and country type stuff there, because like the spooks in this world, our music too is diverse, so why not celebrate all of it? Speaking of diverse, coming up next is something a little bit different. This is the Hoot and Hollers, Grinding Up Them Bones.
But the heart is bald.
Everybody knows it's grinding up the bones. Frost build on the luminous side is small shack with his smoke set with a nice bold lawn and a bundle of pines out back. I kicked across the gravel, looked through the tiny window, heard a knock from the other side, and the door swung open, and a man emerged. On corpse still closer, with hanger jacket. What I'm blue and what I'm brown, with a cowboy killer hanging out of his mouth. A cowboy killer hanging out of his mouth. Then let the fire burn. 2,100 degrees, leaving nothing but the final debris. But the heart
that Spanish. And the women, they all fight. And the cold wind blows, just lay down the pine. In the October frost, just lay down the pine. Lay the pines on my grave so that I don't freeze. The pine on my grave so that I don't freeze. Then let the fire burn 2,000 degrees. Leaving nothing but the final debris. But the heart is part. Everybody knows it's grinding up the bone.
There once was a man who tried to mix night and day, to live in a world full of magic and gray, escape the tough questions brought up in the light, as well as the fear buried deep in the night. He loved the great work of the dusk and the dawn, but so quickly they came, and the same they were gone. So he did what he could to live like they stayed longer. He slowly grew tired, but still claimed he grew stronger. Consider the night and the light of the day. It became very clear in a matter of time what he could not flesh out. He built up in his mind. He said to be living each day as his last, but really just dodging the result of his past. He then took it further, calling others, join in. Let's sing and let's dance, then relax in the din. Mostly convinced he had nothing to hide, but the more he believed, the less he stepped outside. Consider the night and the light of the day. could see that his plan truly failed, but no one quite knew if he broke through the veil or accepted the cost of being lost in the gray of the dawn and the dusk that called us either way. Consider the night and the light of the day. My evil friend, he haunts me now. I've got to get rid of him somehow. My evil friend, he makes me blue. It could be you, it could be you. He sets me up and knocks me down. He kicks me when I'm on the ground. He hides behind with smiling eyes. He always likes to attack by surprise. My evil friend, he haunts me now. I've got to get rid of him somehow. My evil friend, he makes me blue. It could be you, it could be you. Spreads his lies, maligns my name, and always tries to make me take the blame. Wrecks what's mine from jealousy. He wants to ride and control me. My evil friend, he haunts me now. I've got to get rid of him somehow. My evil friend, he makes me blue. It could be you, it could be you. He hops along from friend to friend. I never know who it will be or when. Wants me to cry and wonder why. Wants me to suffer, wants me to die. My evil friend, he haunts me now. I've got to get rid of him somehow. My evil friend, he makes me blue. It could be you, it could be you. My evil friend drives them away. No one around, now I am safe. My evil friend is all I see. My evil friend, now it's just you and me. My evil friend and me, 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 my evil friend and me.
The darkness is falling, my demons are calling, trying to drag me down. And this evil's as real as the pain that I feel. Oh Lord, where are you now? 'Cause I ain't made of nothing but flesh and blood. Nothing else means anything. Darkness consumes me and I'd run if I could from the feeling of death's cold sting. From the feeling of death's cold sting. This sickness inside me won't fail to remind me right where things went wrong. My misery and strife, they consume my life, and I felt like this too long. 'Cause I ain't made of nothing but flesh and blood. Nothing else means anything. Darkness consumes me and I'd run if I could from the feeling of death's cold sting. From the feeling of death's cold sting. Think Jesus even sees us. What if it's all a lie? And if I be my aunt, see you there, my friend, and I find out when I die. 'Cause I ain't made of nothing but flesh and blood. Nothing else means anything. Darkness consumes me and I'd run if I could from the feeling of death's cold sting. From the feeling of death's cold sting. From the feeling of death's cold sting.
14 counties of this state, the condemned is found guilty of the crimes of murder, armed robbery of citizens, state banks, and post offices. For all these crimes, the accused has made a full, spontaneous confession.
were bloody, the liquor and the lesson served hard. The dust in my ears from the traveling years, the minimum wage from the clock punching days. I carved out a living through various trades, fellas, I got some glorious scars. And some slick business cards. With a hand on the Bible, I swore to my rivals to wreck them and tear them apart. So righteously blessed with some smashing success, through brawn and by brain, raw power and pure pain. A low bottom feeder, high atop the food chain. Yeah, I got some glorious scars. Fit for my fat face, I sneered, sucking on my cigars. And I cursed at the ladies who nursed tiny babies and rattled loose change in their jars. And I lived in my office and I killed for the profits, and fortunes were made through nefarious trades. Poor men got shafted while rich men got paid. Fellas, I got some glorious scars. Lucky streaks from the stars. And I relished every chance, but the game of romance was never revealed in the cards. Then I saw it so clear as I stared in the mirror. A lonely imposter, a damn dirty fraudster, a motherless spawn of a hideous monster. Yeah, I got some glorious scars. Into shards. The remarkable bleeding reminded me beating was still going on in my heart. The pain I embraced as I sliced at my face, pure happy harm as I carved up my arm. That isn't too late if your blood is still warm, fellas. I got some glorious scars. To live for good times with good friends at the bar, where dirt floors turn muddy when body turns bloody, voices shout along with guitars. And I have so much fun when I used to have none. I laugh with my pals and I dance with the gals, and if it gets too bloody we just pass around the towels. That's the story of these glorious scars.
And with that, we've come to the second last song in the podcast. I want to thank all of you all for sticking around, hanging out, let me play in your ears a little bit. I know this was a failed Halloween podcast, but I tell you what, Spookvember is pretty goddamn fun. And the selection music, I think, was pretty spectacular nonetheless. So, with that all being said, let me get into what you were just listening to before I forget all about it. We kicked that set off with a track by the Hoot and Hollers, Grinding Up the Bones. Afterwards, we heard McDougal with The Story of the Gray Man. Read that once, it was a ghost story. I forget the details, but it rung a bell, so I figured I'd ring yours too. If you know the details, by all means, reach out to me. You find me on Facebook. I told you earlier, just look up Phil Duckworth, or you can look up Paddy Rock Roots, or you can look up Paddy Rock Radio. They all point to me. After that, we had Black Jake and the Carnies. Now, cool thing about this, I saw they're from Detroit. I grew up right across the river in Windsor, and every year we'd have a festival come to town, the Freedom Festival, and they had carnies. That's what we called these people that worked on the midway rides and so on and so forth that go traveling town to town. And It's just kind of funny coincidence being where they're from and where I'm from, and they're carnies and they're good musicians. The name of the song was My Evil Friend. Then we had the Honky Tonk Hustlers with Death's Cold Sting, Phantom on the Black Hills with Where the Wicked Flee, and we closed it out with the Woodbox Gang, Glorious Scars, because sometimes that's what we're left with, and not a hell of a lot more. So before I go, I want to give a shout out and hello to my friend Grady Shades. We've been talking quite a bit lately. He is a good guy with a hell of a good taste of music and a different look on life, which I really truly appreciate. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you out with one more song here. This is Slim Cessna's Auto Club, last song about Satan. So until next time, fuckers, stay warm, stay dry, stay evil, but above all else, don't be assholes to one another, because there's more than enough of that going around right now. Until next time, I'm Phil. Take care.
I was at the lion's lair, and who should I sit next to there but Satan? He ordered me a beer, and he looked me in the eye. He said he was my friend. I knew that was a lie. He's the man behind my sins. I seem to fall because of him. Goddamn, I hate him. So this is my last song about Satan. So I say, Lucifer, you piece of shit, I should kick your ass right where you sit. All the hell you put me through, my mother cries because of you. Now Satan didn't like that much, he said some words about fire and starts trying to find myself in burning hell. I wasn't feeling all so well. Well, this is my last song about Satan. Well, I must have gone back in time about the time after Jesus died. He was down there preaching in that hole to all his dark and lonely souls. And he said, son, why are you here? You should be back home drinking beer, writing songs about God and glory. Don't use the devil in your story. Well, this is my last song about Satan. No more songs about evil, no filth, vile, and booze. No more songs about my hell, I've nothing left to prove. So this is my last song about Satan. So this is my last song about Satan. Great Pentecost on the banjo. Felt a knock upon my head and I woke back home in my bed. It was a dark and dismal morning. Was this some kind of godly warning? So I said, that's it, I'm on the level. No more songs about the devil. Then I felt a little twinge when I realized that my hair was singed. Well, this is my last song about Satan. No more songs about evil, the filthy vile and booze. No more songs about my hell, I've nothing left to prove. This is my last song about Satan. This is my last song about Satan. Well, this is my last song about Satan.